So your man,
My man.
Jay-Z.
Big Bang Jay-Z. Jigga Man.
Jigga Man, Trigger Man, get your hands up.
Hey, listen.
He went up on stage and he's
Well,
just like us, man. He's a wife guy. And I really appreciate that. The
well,
man
well,
loves his wife.
so let's set this. So let's set the stage. So he
Yeah.
got the what was it? The Dr. Dre Achievement Award or something like that. Like what was like? Why does Dr. Dre have an honorary Grammy award?
Why not?
That's weird. Yeah, why
Sure.
not? But like, why? Like, where did that
Yeah.
come? Where did that come from? Because it's like, I feel like, we talk about this all the time. Like the Grammys getting it wrong, right? So infamously, they're late. So like, To Pimp a Butterfly, many of those wins are actually for Good Kid, Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah,
but it was late, so they're playing catch up. So I feel like a lot of these Jay-Z wins are for, all right, yeah, we know we should have gave Beyonce Album of the Year at some point. We definitely should have gave it to her for Renaissance. So like let's make up something to like get you on the show. Like last year they let him do the whole set up the Last Supper spread for God Did and all that crazy stuff, right?
They just want Jay-Z and Beyonce to show up.
They just want him to show up.
If I give you an award, will you show up? Excellent.
And B didn't show up last year, right? She wasn't there last year, right?
I don't think so.
She got there. No, she did. She got there mad late. She was
also
show.
Late this year. She was late this year, and she left early. She basically was there just to see him get his award.
And I wholeheartedly believe that if she is the same petty that her husband is, which I wouldn't doubt, you pick up some of your, if you're not already that, you pick up some of your partner's habits when you've been married for a long time. She absolutely said, I'm going to make them wait.
Is it true that Beyonce probably should have won Album of the Year by now? Yep, it's true. Totally. Yep. Is he also engaging in a time-honored tradition that basketball fans called working the refs? Yes, he is. Jay-Z's working the refs.
But I mean, and it makes sense
for the next Beyonce album.
But
he's working the refs.
And it's masked by including his history with the Grammys, with hip hop's history with the Grammys. So you can now connect the dots like this is long standing. He's not wrong.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think he's totally wrong. I mean, it's funny, like
when you talk about the voting and who's still voting and maybe that voting power, like it's still like, again, because the criteria isn't there, Jay can say, well, look, Beyonce's won the most Grammys ever, but like you've never given her Album of the Year. Like, what's up? Considering that she very possibly should have won it twice.
Yeah, I mean, but again, like, and people do there's no such thing as the Grammys. It's not like there's it's not like, there's a bunch of people at a table who are like writing out the script for, okay, who we give an Album of the Year to. There's a voting body. And so
you let other people tell you Taylor Swift knew that she was going to win Album of the Year because she said, oh, no, we're dropping.
Let me tell you how
was ready.
She didn't know because she announced her album during her first one of the night for best like pop album or whatever it was, because she didn't know if she was going to be up there for Album of the Year. Otherwise, she would have saved it for that. But I hear you. People want to believe. I mean, because it's like we all think of it the same way. Oh, the Grammys. It's like it's all about the body, right? And so the truth is, like, the people who were in the Grammys it was not young enough, not international enough, not diverse enough in any way, shape, or form. And they've tried to get better at that. You can't fix what was broken. And like, you and I talked about this when we talked about when Renaissance was up for multiple awards. That's just a weird album in terms of like where it sits in the culture, right? It was seen as more dance than R&B. And that's a weird
R&B.
You can dance in R&B, but that's how it's segregated. I said it's how it's segregated out.
Yeah.
And so it's considered different. And I don't think like has a quote unquote dance album ever won Album of the Year? Probably not.
Good question.
You know, so if she drops this rumored country album, you know,
Is that still a rumor?
yeah,
Okay.
her showing up to award shows looking like she's about ready to go, like, you know, get a steer off
She
of
had the hat
a
on last
yeah.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, she was going big Houston energy with that. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's probably because like I wonder if like it's just because all of us who are not in Texas, we look at all the like the outfits and the cowboy iconography, and we can't figure out if that's just her paying homage to Houston and Texas, or if that's like a theme that she's carrying out. Because it sticks. Because you know we don't do cowboys up here.
It's crazy because when you watch the Renaissance documentary, the biggest takeaway I have for her personally is like you need a break.
Yeah.
Like this tour took a lot out of you. It literally, you know, your knee is super messed up, your joints are messed up, like, you know, you having these babies, you know, did some things to your body, and it's like, you know, at what point are you going to, you know, pull a Hulk Hogan and learn how to do more with less? You know, or is she like literally gonna, I don't say like literally kill herself, but like literally like go until she can't anymore at that level. Because now she set a precedent for herself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know,